Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Diego with the lovely Karina here in Bogota, Colombia. And it's a sunny day and it's hot outside, and we're going to make some videos and then we're going to go explore Bogota. Now, this video is about income level guidelines for you, the sponsor, who is sponsoring your fiance, who is the beneficiary. The U.S. government will find your fiance inadmissible to the United States for a K-1 visa or for a green card if they think he or she will become a public charge to the taxpayers of the United States. So you, the sponsor, must have income or assets that exceed the annual poverty guidelines established by the U.S. government. And these numbers went up in 2022 because of inflation. So the U.S. government has recently published its 2022 poverty guidelines, okay? So listen closely to this information because it pertains to you as a K-1 beneficiary and a sponsor. Okay? It is very important, ladies and gentlemen, that all U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents sponsoring an immigrant, you are required to fill out a form called an affidavit of support on behalf of your immigrant, of your beneficiary. And this is filled out on form I-864. This form will be included in your adjustment of status when applying for your new wife or husband's green card. Okay, very important. It is a legal form to prove, according to the numbers promulgated by the U.S. government, in your country, in the United States, that your fiancé will not become a public charge. Okay? You've got to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you, the sponsor, make sure that you have an income high enough to support your immigrating family at 125% or more of the poverty guideline. And it also takes into account anybody that is living with you in your household. Okay, so if you are sponsoring an immigrant family to get married to that person, that young lady or husband, and you have children from a previous marriage living with you, that has to be included in the poverty guideline information. Now, the amount drops to 100% for U.S. military sponsors on active duty. This process prevents immigrants from collecting welfare, vice being supported by their sponsor or their new husband or wife. Okay? Family-based immigrants who are viewed as likely to becoming a public charge are considered legally inadmissible by the Congress to the United States. You won't get your visa and you will not get your green card. So when you sponsor your immigrant, fill out and sign form I-864, you are entering into a contract with the U.S. government to support your new wife or husband and accompanying family members. This contract is for 10 years. Now this is when you fill out your adjustment of status paperwork, and this applies when you are filing for your green card in particular. Okay? You are signing a 10-year contract with the government that you will take care of your family without the help of the government. Okay? This contract will cancel if your beneficiary dies or relocates back to his or her home country. So here are some important numbers for you to remember. A household of 2 people, that is you and your new wife or husband, that you sponsored as an immigrant, must have a minimum income of $22,887 a year, minimum. Okay? If you are a new immigrant family and you are sponsoring, and you have a family of 4 total, okay, a family of 4, you must have a minimum income to sponsor of $34,687. But if you don't qualify with those numbers, don't give up, okay? You can use assets to supplement the difference or get a joint sponsor. Check out our video on joint sponsors, and using assets to qualify. We hope this video was helpful to you, ladies and gentlemen. Hang in there. It's a slow process, and we will see you in
Colombia.
Colombia.